A very good afternoon from Harvard House, and it's day 3 of the 4th CSC Inter Club T20 tournament, and we've already had a game. This is the second match of the day, and we are locked and loaded, ready to go, and it's gonna be an exciting one, let me tell you that. It is Saturday Club taking on the indomitable Calcutta Punjab club. What a sensational batting performance CPC put up in their first game. Absolutely destructive against Calcutta club. Saturday club too, a very, very convincing performance against Calcutta club as well yesterday. So both teams looking raring to go for this season. And we're off. It is Colonel Nishant Kalra with the ball. One of my favorite cricketers to watch and also be associated with. Colonel, a very senior army man. Very respectable gentleman and a lovely one at that. Not so lovely when you're facing him down at the center though. Dangerous with the ball and the bat both. Oh, calls for a catch. And that will go, I think, all the way. The first boundary comes. I told you this batting performance, I'm excited for this one. If you're feeling a midday slump this Sunday, I'm sure that these two batters will wake you up. Experience in the form of Ricky Malik, a veteran on this inter-club scene. He's another one you don't want to face. So two forces down at the center, goes over the ring, and back-to-back boundaries for Sir. The DJ is going to have a lot of work, let me tell you that, because these guys know how to make the ball reach the boundary line, and you can see that off this very first over. Calcutta Punjab club, their batting lineup is absolutely sensational. Runs deep, some powerful, hard-hitting batsmen, and Satsi will need to pull all the stops out, especially in the field, if they want to limit these guys. My personal prediction is 230 on the board. I know that seems like a lot, but once these guys going, there's really no stopping them. And to join Ricky Malik down at the center is Pratham Khem, another solid batter. Oh, and that's better from Colonel Sir. In the air it goes, over the fielders and all the way. And it goes all the way for a 6. A first 6 of the last ball of the first over. A sensational start here for CPC, 16 of the first over. For those of you just tuning in, CPC won the toss and chose to bat. Unsurprising. And it is Satish Sharma, the man who will take us through the second over for Saturday Club. The average score at the Harvard House Sports is 149 runs, but these guys will make that look very, very small, let me tell you that. We're looking at closer to 200, I'm sure. Ricky Maliksa on strike, 202 matches under his belt and 4,700 runs to his name. Now you know how he earned that spot as the opening batter for CPC. All the action over the next 2 weeks will be brought to you by Sportitude, and you can catch it all live and exclusive on the CSC YouTube channel. So don't miss out on all the action. And my name is Raisa, and I'll be taking you through the rest of the game. Bit of a loopy one, and it finds the boundary line once again. I'm gonna run out of ways to say how they're hitting fours because that's how many are gonna come your way. And we're just getting started here, Calcutta Punjab Club. Oh, yes, I think the finger is going to go up. No, it's not. It was bat before pad. It's very sunny out here on this Sunday. It's not as cool as we'd hoped it would be, but still very favorable conditions and a lovely way to start off this outdoor cricketing season. This time choosing the leg side and finding the line once again. A 4 to close out the second. It's 26 for no loss. It's funny how the years go on and it becomes tougher and tougher to maintain your attention span, and 20 overs seems like such a long match. He runs that down and can't keep it away from the boundary line. And one more. Add that to the highlight reel, ladies and gentlemen, and keep him coming. That's big. Was high but lands well in the playing field. Pratham came to a sensational batter, 100 matches to his name, 1,000 runs, and been in fine form and add another 6 to the tally for CPC. They only know how to speak in boundaries. That one too is high in the air and taken, but I think he touched the boundary line, so it's going to be a 6. He's not convinced either, but I'm pretty sure he stepped on the boundary line. We're going to go upstairs to check. What a sensational attempt from the fielder, but to no avail. It will go for a 6. You're going to have to reload that one, Colonel Sir. And once more, sir. And straight into the keeper's gloves. And that'll wrap up the third. Punjab club cruising, 45 for no loss. Keep him coming, Punjab club. We are cruising our way to my predicted 2:30. And the umpire will be warming, should have done his warm-up exercises this morning because his arms are going to be very, very busy with this CPC side. Loopy, mistake in the deep, and does it touch the boundary line? Yes, I think it will go all the way. Yes, it is. Umpire too enjoying himself over there. Back-to-back fours. Yes, please, thank you. And sensationally done. That is Ricky Malik, sir. Fours is the only vocabulary they have with this bat. Satish here gonna be looking for some relief. Relentless from CPC. Once more tries to go big. Doesn't quite get a hold of it as he did the last couple. Pratham already racked up 19 of just 7 deliveries, and Ricky Malik at the other end, sir, 37 of 15. I told you they make it look absolutely effortless. Comes out to meet the ball. And just a single of the final delivery. It is 59 for no loss after 4. Look at that projected score, 295. Oh my gosh, and that's gonna make it a lot easier with mistakes like that. One more. This highlight reel is going to be as long as the match because every ball seems to be meeting the boundary line. Colonel Kalra is one of the nicest guys going, but now is not the time to be nice. Oh, and that's better. That's better. I think he heard me. Punjab club is having an absolutely sensational season this year. They have a couple of young players being injected into their squad. Full toss, and that's going to be punished for sure. Doesn't quite get a hold of it, doesn't time it as well as he would have wanted to. Come on, CPC, you should have destroyed that ball. Yeah, the youth coupled with experience really playing into the hands of CPC. Usually they've had only experience on their side, which is not a bad thing, but I'm sure the influx of youth in their team has really helped them out. Oh, slower delivery from Colonel Sir getting the better of the batter. It's going to be a no ball for overstepping the line? No, it's not a no ball. No problem. Okay, শুনছে না হ্যাঁ অমনি করে ও কাউকে না টা বলছিল রাম্মা So a bit of relief for Saturday Club in this over. And as I say that, that ball is in the air, calls for a catch, but it's lost and makes its way to the boundary line. So a good over right up until then, but ends with a 4. And it will be 71 for no loss after 5. Left arm Manav Malhotra into the attack for Saturday Club, trying something different. Oh, and tries to slap that away straight to the fielder. And a quick run. Don't be fooled by the CPC side. Yes, they can hit boundaries, but they're very, very efficient at taking those singles and twos as well. So they know exactly how to play these shorter formats and keep that scoreboard ticking. At this point, it's not ticking, it's absolutely racing. Swing and a miss. Good job behind the stumps by the keeper until then. And snuck in a cheeky single, CPC. Like I told you, they're all over this. Stocked, stacked with experience. Oh, thank you, Dada. Very much. So along with Ricky Sir, the youngster Pratham is also joined by a couple of other young guys, Aryan Seth and Roshan as well. And low down the batting, we also have Rajat and Nikhil coming in with tons of experience, and add that to the boundary tally. কটা ফোর হলো এখন অবধি ওভার হয়ে যায় Oh, in the air, risky shot, but everything seems to be going their way. That's a bit of a Dhoni-esque shot, actually. A half helicopter. Second innings. First innings. Okay. Nice. Okay. Right, we'll close out the power play, and Calcutta Punjab Club have racked up a total of 81 in just 6 overs. A sensational start from them.
কিছু নতুন এন্ট্রি ঢোকাবে তো কিছু যে কাঠেও যারা নতুন প্রবাবলস যারা আইলি প্রবাবলস
11 boundaries and 3 sixes is how CPC has managed this mammoth total in just 6 overs. So, if any team is taking notes, this is the team to watch out for. Punjab Club absolutely dominant in these first 6 overs. Satsi need to try something new, change it up, switch it up, because it's looking dangerous for them right now. Prashant now to take us through the 6th over. Saturday Club, of course, historically been a very strong sporting club. In fact, I think they host the oldest inter-club carnival in the city. I might be wrong about that, but it's definitely the one that I grew up attending. And recently, of course, in the last couple of years, a number of clubs have started inter-club tournaments, including, of course, CSC. Straight back to the bowler and put down. That is going to prove so costly. What a start to his over it would have been for Prashant. And that's a very well executed delivery. Well stopped as well. Satsi hosts an inter-club. Yeah, let's take a look at that first delivery once again. It came at him quick. He got a hand to it, but just put it down right at the last moment. In fact, he could have gone for... No, he couldn't have gone for a run out. The non-striker was very alert. Reload, please, sir. Nice and clinical here from Prashant. Yeah, like I was saying, Satsi hosts probably the oldest inter-club tournament. CSC probably hosts the most exciting inter-club tournament. And we've seen Hindustan Club, BRC, and many other clubs hosting inter-club tournaments as well. So plenty of opportunity for these players to get a shot at facing each other. They are very well versed with each other's games, that's for sure. Of course, in different formats. Usually they play shorter formats or indoor cricket. This is a bit longer. That's in the air. And once more all the way. Keep him coming. The umpire's going to be a busy man in this innings. Excellent ball to end the seventh over. It is 91 for no loss. Right, these two opening batters are absolutely cruising. Who is going to get that crucial first wicket and that first break in this innings? Ricky Malik Sir now batting on 45 of 21. Pratham came on 37 of 21. It's like they're competing amongst themselves. That is going to not help the cause of Satsi. Manav with a very interesting bowling action, left-handed. Take a look at that projected score. It is a well over 250. And let me tell you, they are well on their way to getting that as well. Sunday fun day right now for CPC. Bowlers convinced that the batter touch that. That's better from Manav. Just a single, won't mind giving that away. Or an overthrow costs them an extra run. I recently had the pleasure of visiting Punjab for the first time in my adult life, and what a magical experience it truly was, from the hospitality and the warmth of the people, how genuine they were, to the incredible food which Calcutta Punjab Club also boasts of, and of course the sensational roads, which as a Calcuttan I was quite jealous of. Punjab has so much to offer. Oh, and that is sensational from Manav, and he gets the better of his man, and the first breakthrough coming here for Satsi, and it is Manav who will claim the wicket of Ricky Malik. Striking at close to 200, at 200 actually, scoring 46 of just 23 deliveries. Ricky Malik will have to depart after 7.4 overs, 98 for 1.
केल्विन बारा पाए अब्बा আমাদের নিশ্চয় দিদি
If you think Satsi are going to get much relief from getting the opening batter out, you will be sorely mistaken, because Ricky Malik sir is being replaced by an equally dangerous man in the form of Vikas Rathore. I've seen him destroy, quite literally destroy, a couple of balls, sending many of them far beyond retrieval.
লাল হয়ে গেছে কমা ঠিক আছে এটা ঠিক আছে রাগে কমাতে পারো হ্যাঁ বড্ড কমে গেল একটু বাড়াবো যেটা ছিল ব্যাস ঠিক আছে রাগে বাড়াতে হবে এতে একটু বাড়াবো ঠিক আছে
Right, let's see what Vikas has in store for us. So far, Manav is winning this contest. And at the end of Manav's second over, CPC now 96 for 1. Oh, Sharad Daga with a sensational start, getting the danger. Man, Pratham came out. They were hunting for his wicket, and what a way and what a time to get it in. Satsi slowly clawing their way back into this game. Both opening batters now out. And CPC, for the first time, looking like they're not having a Sunday fun day. 98 for 2 after 8.1. Aryan Seth, in his teammates' own words, the hot new talent for CPC, and it's just about the right time to prove his worth on the team. So two new batters down at the center. Straight to the fielder at point. Aryan, very young, very athletic, full of energy, and joined by Vikas. Vikas is also a very, very handy dandy man behind the stumps. He's got insanely quick reflexes. Looping full toss. Just a single though. But a half-hearted appeal from the fielding side. Vikas, 287 matches, 7,500 runs, mostly scored in boundaries, I'm sure. Usually likes to play with the number 18. I know another very special someone who we all love who plays with that number. And Aryan, 59 matches and just over 700 runs for him. Usually opens the batting for his team. This time coming a couple men down. This is some good stuff from Sharad Daga to rein in CPC just a little bit, and so far the best over for Satsi in the innings. CPC 102 for 2. Manav back to do some damage. Attempted stop. Considered all things considered, been quite economical so far, and last couple of overs Satsi have really dug deep and pulled the CPC side back. They were absolutely cruising till the power play. The last 3 overs has seemed some relief for them. Oh, and well stopped behind the stumps. Thought that was going to run away. Easy as a call and easy singles will have to do for now. Take a look at the CPC side. They have plenty of batting still to come in the form of Archit Mehra. Rajat Agarwal, the captain, he is terrifying to face. Mudit Jhunjhunwala, another powerful batsman. Nikhil Chawla knows how to make a quick run for sure. Rohit Menda, Vansh Mehra, Rahil Dhingra, and Aryan Khanna.
টেম্পরি লাল হয়ে আছে একটু
Saturday club squad is pretty stacked as well. The wicketkeeper Rono Dev Ray, captain Sahil Wadhwa leading from the front, Abhinav Chandak, Satish Sharma, Manav Malhotra, of course Colonel Kalra, Anshuman Shah, Ahan, Gautam Malhotra, Harsh Sehgal, another hard hitting batsman Prashant Malhotra, and of course Sarad Daga. All the fielders getting quite creative with their fielding attempts, I'll say that much. Oh, and it's a big appeal. And that would have certainly spicied things up just a little more as we reach the halfway mark of this innings. CPC now 108 for 2. Oh, and here started Daga. First delivery. He's been quite tricky to bat against. Daga, sir. Look at that. First over, conceding only 4 runs. In the air, that's got to be gone. That has got to be gone. Oh, lands in no man's land. I'm not choosing sides. I just want the game to get interesting. Oh, that is going to prove quite expensive. That's a wide and a 4. He's going to have to bowl that one again. Can't afford too many of those mistakes. Was so clinical right up until this point, so. And that's a better delivery. Just a single. Ball hung in the air for just a second. No threat or danger there though. And Vikas really wanted to go after that one, and I think that was put down. It would have been a sensational catch if he had taken it. Oh, Oh, and just he got his hands to it, but it just landed a little bit in front of him. Unfortunate there. A couple of mistakes here from Saturday Club. Once more in the air, come on. Oh, and he got went over the fielders and all the way for a four. So that's gonna add salt into that fielder's wounds for sure, as Vikas Rathore is not going to make the same mistake twice, sir. That'll bring us to the end of the 11th. It's 120 for 2. Right, let's take a look at their CPC batting lineup. Like I said, absolutely stacked. Archit Mehra, Rajat Agarwal, Modi Junjunwala, Nikhil Chawla, all still yet to come. Don't count our Rohit Menda, Vansh Kedia, Rahil Dhingra, and Aryan Khanna. And of course, the other side, Saturday Club's bowling lineup. Unfortunately, Colonel Kalra received a bit of treatment early on in the innings, as did Satish Sharma, but a bit of redemption in the form of Manav and Prashant, and of course, Sharad Daga picking up that all important wicket as well. 9 overs still to go. That 200 is still looking very, very gettable. Anshuman Shah entrusted with the ball for Saturday Club. Shah with the shades. Yep, that was well outside. Wide is the call.
নম্বরটা কমলে ঠিক হয়ে যায়। একটু নীল হয়ে যাচ্ছে নাহলে রাগ হয়ে যাচ্ছে।
Oh, swing and a miss from Vikas.
কত আছে এখন? বাড়াতে বলছিলাম, আস্তে আস্তে বাড়াচ্ছিল, লাঞ্চে হয়ে যাচ্ছে নাহলে
Oh, and getting a bit lucky there. and a boundary after a while actually for CPC. And I think that now's the time they're gonna put their foot on the accelerator a little bit. Welcome after a calm couple of overs for them. We have still lots of cricketing action coming your way right through the day. We have another T20 match as well as a couple of CSC the 50 tournament matches, which was a very exciting. It is a very exciting format, by the way. We had an auction a couple of weeks ago. Over 100 players from different clubs auctioned off into different teams, 5 teams. And an interesting format where you have 50 balls per innings. So something new. Oh, outstretched hand of the bowler, can't get a hand to it. And it's kind of interesting because you do see some of the same players you see in the interclub format, except they are playing for different teams, sometimes with their opponents even. So all that action will be coming to you later on today, so don't go anywhere. CSC bringing you lots of cricket, not just today but over the next couple of weeks. And at the end of the 12th over, it is 130 for 2 for CPC. Satish Sharma once again braving facing the CPC side. Had an expensive couple of overs to start things off, but of course that was in the power play. You'll be looking for a little bit of redemption here. I will say Satsi has really done an incredible job at reining the CPC side back in the first couple of overs. It looked like absolute destruction, but I've done an excellent job since. Oh, an appeal, but I think that was going a bit high actually. That was wide, calls for a catch. Lucky and it lands safely. CPC looking for those big shots now. They have to get going. They have plenty of hard hitters to come, so they wouldn't mind losing a couple of wickets in the bargain. Oh, and the finger goes up. The finger goes up, and he gets his man. And straight onto the wickets it goes off his pads. And it is. What's the name of the batter? And it is Aryan who will have to walk. Another breakthrough here for Satsi, and Satish gets a little bit of relief and redemption. CPC now 133 for 3. And I don't know how upset CPC are going to be at the fall of that wicket, because the next man out is Rajat, and he is absolutely destructive.
আর্চারগুলো কোথায়? এই আর্চার জানি না। না না, বাইরে থেকে নিয়ে চলে এসেছে। আসিফের কাছে নেই, আর কার্তিক কাছে আছে তো ওয়াকি? কার্তিকের কাছে আছে, ও তো শুনতে পাচ্ছে ওয়াকিতে বললে।
Rajat starting off comfortably at the end of the 13th. It's all the threes. At the end of the 13th, it's 133 for 3. Seven overs for these two big hitters to do some damage. And it's Anshuman Shah who's going to come in to bowl the next 6 deliveries. Vikas trying to slap that away. Just a single. After all that pumping up I gave CPC, everything seems to have fizzled out a little bit. Kind of like a Coke bottle when you shake it up and open it, and it's all fizzing all over the place, and then it falls kind of flat after a while. And we'll credit that to this excellent bowling from Saturday Club. Really pulled everything back. Here's Rajat on strike now. Big swing and a big miss. And he gets his man. Rajat will have to walk without doing too much damage at all, and look at the joy on their faces. Anshuman is stoked to get this danger man out. Straight into his stumps, and Vikas is absolutely helpless with that, and a sensational delivery from Anshuman over there, and gets the job done. Satsi now well and truly in control of this match, and how the tables have turned. CPC now 136 for 4. Let's welcome Archit Mehra down to the crease. Oh, and some confusion in the middle over there. All's well that ends well, and that's also the end of the 14th over. CPC 136 for 4. I thought he was saying last over, last over. Right, it is Archit and Vikash now down at the center, and Satish to bowl his final over. Had some trouble early on in the innings, but the previous over he bowled was a bit of redemption for him, picking up that wicket as well. Can't think of a much better way to spend a Sunday afternoon in almost December. Playing some cricket with your club friends and against some and enjoying some friendly competition against the other teams. The weather is beautiful. The sun has gone down just slightly, and it is cooling down as well.
ক্যামেরা মেনুতে যা একদম সবার লাস্ট অপশনটাই যা
Tries to go big, Archit. Can't get a hold of it.
না না ক্যামেরা না ক্যামেরা ক্যামেরা নিচে রেকর্ডিং যেরকম নর্মালি অপশন থেকে নিচে আসে ওরা ক্যামেরার ভেতরে ঢুকবে আমি বলছি শোন একদম যে লাস্টের যে অপশনটা
And the fielder can't get to it, and it's going to run away
এরকমটা পেপার করে ডাইরেক্ট নিচে আসবে
only to the fielder in the deep. And with 5 overs to go, it's 139 for 4 for CPC. That drifts away for a wide to start this 16th over. The projected score looking a lot better now than it was a couple of overs ago, let me tell you that. The beginning of this inning seemed quite dangerous. Projected now looking at like 185 as opposed to the 285 that we first started out with. In the air and straight to the man. A good catch in the deep, well taken. And Vikas, after struggling some, has to walk. Just 17 of 24 for him. He couldn't quite get going. And a well taken catch there. And he must depart. CPC now 140 for 5. Game on. Rahil Dhingra been sent a little up the order actually. Trying something new, I guess. And that one is going to be a welcome boundary after a while. CPC will be very delighted with that. Rahil, a new batter, bringing some of the goods. Oh, a misfield means back-to-back boundaries for CPC, and just when things were going so well for Satsi, a couple of mistakes creeping into the game. Can't afford these at this stage of the innings. And that's in the air. And a sensational catch. We couldn't see it quite clearly, but very, very well done and excellent catching there. And it is Manav with 2 sensational catches. He's really playing his part in this first innings. Manav for his side, and another one bites the dust. It's 148 for 6 for CPC. 4 overs to go. Potential for a lot of damage to be done. Archit is. Archit is now joined by Mudit. Mudit can do some damage himself. Another misfield, and they're gonna sneak in that second run. Yes, they are. Every run counts. That's the thing about this CPC side. The batting lineup goes so very deep. Even if you lose a couple of quick wickets, they are still formidable opponents. And I think that's going to be run out. Are we going to have to go upstairs to double check? And that's clean out. The umpire is very convinced and actually not the best place to take a run. And the wicketkeeper doing an excellent job over there. Delicately done. Well out of his crease. And a convincing run out. Satsi really showing up in the field today. CPC now 150 for 7. And there's Archit getting into the action finally and dispatching that one. That one's going straight to Punjab. Right, looking to finish off this innings in style as they have to now. After a good start, kind of slow middle overs. Really got to ramp it up in these last couple.
আছে দেখ তো। এর না খুব একটা এই প্লেয়ারের কথা বলি এক্সপ্লোর একটু কমিয়ে
Nice
রাখ।
and steady to close out the 17th. It's 160 for 7. Anshuman Shaw has been absolutely sensational in this match, and that's another delivery to prove it. He's already picked up 3, and he still has this is his last over, and will be looking to stem this flow even further.
আরেকটু কমা।
Here's Nick Starr looking to get in on the action.
কমা না ভাই এক্সপ্লোরটা কমা না। Cut away for a couple.
Cut away for a couple.
তোমার কি এনাদের ওয়ারিং করে গেছে? এবার সব ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে এবারে হ্যাঁ 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 কষ্ট করতে হবে এখন তাড়াতাড়ি বল।
And that is demolished, finds the boundary, and some welcome runs coming in for CPC.
লাল হয়ে গেল। হ্যাঁ এবারে এক্সপ্লোরটা ডাউন
Hey,
কর এবারে এক্সপ্লোর ডাউন কর এবারে এবারে এক্সপ্লোর ডাউন কর। অনেক বেটার হয়েছে আরেকটু গ্রিন মার্কটা বাড়লে খুব ভালো হয় ঠিক আছে এক্সপ্লোর একদম পারফেক্ট আছে একটা গ্রিন মার্কটা অন্তত বাড়লে হয় আউটলেট আউটলেট
and that finds the keeper's gloves. Archie tempted to take a single and decides against it, probably wise. And with just 2 overs to go, CPC 167 for 7. And that's big, and it goes all the way. Nick Starr getting in on the action and sending one to the Stars. 200, still not ungettable with these two down at the crease. And that'll help their case for sure. Oi, the keeper should have done better there. And that's punched with a lot of power, but Satish cleans it up in the deep. Got a feeling about this game. I think it's going to be a pretty exciting run chase so far. Coming out to meet the ball and dispatched in some fashion. Nick Starr making every delivery count for a lot, actually. And the DJ's got us feeling good with some Punjabi tunes. Nothing like a good Punjabi beat to keep the energy going. Tries to go once more and yes, gets it all the way. Nick Starr earning runs and boundaries now. That's what's wonderful about this sport and what's wonderful about this team. If someone doesn't show up, don't worry. We got 10 other guys in the squad who've got your back. And Nick Starr proving his worth on the field right now as he goes once again over the fielders and all the way. An expensive last over here for Sharad. And 192 up for Punjab Club with 1 over to go. Right, last over, and Colonel Kalra will take charge for Satsi. And how much damage is CPC going to do in these last 6 deliveries? In the air and land safely, Lucky. That's Archit living on the edge over there. And is he going to pay the price for it? No, it's not going to go all the way to the boundary line. But he does get 3. I beg your pardon, 2. And that's how it's done. Archit finally getting into the groove of things, and you can hear the clatter as the ball hits the roof. And the 200 coming up in some fashion for CPC. Once more tries to go for the big hit. Doesn't get a hold of it quite as well this time, but it goes all the way regardless. That's the strength of this man. And back-to-back 6s in this final over, and Colonel Kalra is feeling the heat for sure. And once more, a big swing, but straight to the fielder. And a quick single, so that'll put us on with Nikhil on strike. Let's see what he can do. Just 2 deliveries to go. CPC's had a bit of a redemption in the last couple of overs. How exciting for a first innings. Yeah, Nikhil goes big. And lands safely. Oh, there's confusion in the middle. But the fielder threw it to the wrong side. Last ball of the innings. Oh, and he's gone. Unfortunate for Nikhil over there. And the keeper takes him behind the stumps. CPC end at 209 for 8, I beg your pardon. And we'll be back with the run chase in just a few minutes. Saturday Club need 210 in 20 overs. exciting run chase. I promise you it's going to be a very interesting one. Here we go. It is Punjab club who chose to bat first after winning the toss and racked up a good 209 on the scoreboard. 210 is what Satsi needs to chase down now. And it is Colonel Kalra who started the bowling for us and will start the batting for us as well. Ronodev Ray to join him at the other end, and Rajat Agarwal, the man with the ball. It's a tall ask for Saturday Club, but nothing is impossible, and nothing that Colonel Kalra will fear. Rajat wasn't quite as effective with the bat as he usually is, but will, I'm sure, prove his worth with the ball. He's picked up 182 wickets in 260 matches, so a very, very valuable player for his squad. Probably Wise decides against taking the single, has to be a bit cautious in these opening overs. They will have to bat deep. Oh, the SPF is out for the CPC boys. If there's anything that makes you look like a true cricketer, it's sunscreen. Any public screen, commentary is to my. This Liam bullies me, I come. It's one of my favorite. I find it thoroughly boring. Tries to pull that away and does so. First boundary for Saturday Club. I'm actually a teacher. Auction I've done quite a few. প্রবিতা প্রবিতা ওকে বললো আজকে নিতে হবে কি কালকে শ কে কখন বললো ও বলেছে দুদিন এখন বলছে সোমবার পাক্কা তো না ও বলেছে পরশুদিন প্রবিতা না নিলে
না আছি এখন যাইনি একটু বাদে যাবো সবার সাথে ফোন নিয়ে কি করবো খাবার রাইডারটা আমার বাদে যাবে ভবানীপুর মাঠের সেকেন্ড ডিভিশন গ্যাসের ওষুধ the riser which he has put in
I thought you were saying right
no the riser ये घर ना ये घर ना
now
घर अभी आ रहा हूँ
excuse me I'm right here
আলিশ করবি না অনেকক্ষণ দেরি করে দিয়েছে
7 coming off that first over, and it'll be Nick Starr who will be taking charge of this second over. Racked up some runs at the end of the first innings. Will have to work his magic with the ball as well. They should give us some beer. Then
আমি বলছি সামনেই আছে বিগ বস এন্ড অল ওখানে কি মত খাওয়া বিগ বস কেন যাবে ট্রেন বা ফ্লাইট আরে বন্ধু বন্ধুর বিয়ে
free That one's in the air and goes all the way for a beautiful 6.
না এখন চায়নাটাউন আরো আগে এখন ভালো নেই
আমার তো ভালো লাগে
আমারও ভালো লাগে ভালো বিগ বস গোল্ডেন জয়
No, I like this Kimpa, and you know Kimpa, আর Kimpaর ভিতরে না you go to that Shunli.
না আমাদের কফি বাট কিমফা doesn't have that alcohol তো আমি বলতে পারবো its food is good very good
But in Kimpa we take out one alcohol and
you take
enjoy it.
Shunli alcohol you take there
Please though.
you know Yan's mother
Yeah.
he has a restaurant in Tangra Papula Yan Law
I know who he is. What restaurant में नाम बोलছি ও?
নামটা ভুলে যাচ্ছি রেস্টুরেন্ট নেই ওদের না রেস্টুরেন্ট they have an Oyo hotel একটা আছে
Straight to the man in the deep. Huh? No, this Shunli is my current favorite in Tangra. Some chili prawn. Yeah. Some beer.
some gin
Cold beer. Oh yeah. আর একটা beer দিয়ে দিত আমি সারা দিন খেয়ে নিতাম।
বলছি না আমি আরে বলছি
আরে বলো লিওম তো will not leave লিওম ছাড়বেই না বলে তোর যেতে হবে না আমি এই যাই
সমস্ত equipment দাদা হ্যাঁ বাবু আমি জানি তো ঝামেলা না সর্বদা এটা 4 দিন একটা এখানে কেউ থাকবে না পড়ে থাকা জিনিসটা আমার মতেও ঠিক না ঠিক কি
Is Colonel Kalra keeping things going?
কোনোদিন ঠিক না অনেক টাকার মাল এগুলো না সব equipment cost is a lot না
And to bring it, set it up, that's the main thing. Wait, Vishti.
but they don't give the keys na
No, you better take it back.
ফাইবার গুলো পড়ে থাকে
Hung in the air, calls for a catch, lands safely, lucky, a good over for Nick Starr, and it's run out. Are we going to look upstairs or are we convinced? Everything happening at the end of this over. Here we go. Oh, the batter didn't think that there was any danger, but there was. The fielding side was all over that. And I think Saturday Club are going to lose their first. CPC all over that. Nick Starr, too quick. And Saturday Club lose their first 15 for 1 at the end of 2. And things are getting exciting here. And it is Rajat who is actually bowling this third over, not Nikhil. And waiting for the name of the new batter in as well. I think that's Nikunj, if I'm not wrong. Let me say some. It's all lagging, guys. Nicely cleaned up, saving his team a couple of runs. And Saturday Club now looking at 195 runs needed in 108 balls. And it's Gautam, I beg your pardon, new man out. Colonel Kalra can't seem to get it away and makes it back just in time. Yet another chance of a run out, and the CPC side are pumped up in the field. Full toss in the air. No man there and runs away all the way, and a welcome for Saturday Club. Big swing and a big appeal as well. We will go upstairs. And Rajat doing some dance moves from last night, bringing them through to this morning. Right, our video editor is making sure that everyone's dance moves are on full display. And third umpire says the batter is not out. He was still in his crease, so just about actually. So a breath of relief for Saturday Club. It is Nikhil who's going to see us through the fourth. Well stopped over there. Almost gets his non-striker a bit of a hit. Got to make the most of this power play. Nice and clean from Nikhil here. He's been quite economical so far. And a big appeal. And the finger goes up. And Saturday Club looking in a bit of trouble here. And Nikhil enjoying his time out here on Sunday. Was there a little bit of an edge to that? The umpire certainly seemed to think so. He had to think about it. And it is Colonel Kalra who will have to walk. Saturday Club now 21-4-2. Abhinav Chandak now in task with the task of steadying the ship a little bit for Saturday Club. And confusion, confusion, confusion down in the middle. Good stuff here once again from Nikhil. Is Are they going to go for a second? Yes, they are. That's really good stuff from Nikhil. Keeping things really tight. Saturday Club, no room for error. Right, we're going to have to take another look at that. There is an appeal. And I think the man is well within his crease. Foot is grounded. Yep.
Batsman is in, not out, not out. The batsman is not out.
Yep, did well to stay, or rather to get back into his crease, and manages to hold on to his wicket. So a couple of false alarms over there, and CPC getting a bit ahead of themselves. But at the end of 4 overs, it's 24 for 2. Satsi now need 186 in 96 balls. Tries to go after that one, doesn't quite make the contact he was looking for, just a single. Again, some confusion down at the center. Hunting for that run out is Punjab club. Oh, and finds the gap and finds the boundary line as well, and that's a welcome for Saturday club. Let's take a closer look at the two men down at the center. Abhinav Chandak, an all-rounder, only registered 7 matches, so still pretty new to this format. And Gautam Malhotra registered 52 matches and 460 runs, and also picking up 16 wickets. And he's been in quite decent form lately, so they really need to dig deep for their team here. Alright, just to clarify, there's a bit of a technical error. It is in fact not Gautam Malhotra, it is Nikunj. And at the end of the 5th, Saturday club slowing down now, 29 for 2. Unsurprising that CPC bring their star back into action. Will be hoping to pick some more wickets early on, and outstretched hand but couldn't get to it. Would have definitely sealed the deal for their side. Full toss and straight back to Nikhil, but off the bounce. No, not off the bounce. Yeah, he goes. I don't know. And Nikhil doing exactly what he was in task to do. He made it look so casual. Another one bites the dust for Saturday Club, 30 for 3 after 5.2. Right, there was a little bit confusion about the next batter coming in, but everything's sorted, and it will be Harsh Sehgal. Not a couple of weeks ago, we saw Harsh do a Chris Gale and hit 6 sixes in an over, and it was truly entertaining to watch. Of course, that was not in the outdoor format of the game. It's much tougher over here, but he's definitely got some firepower in him, and exciting to see what he does today. Nikhil so far, absolute perfection, really doing his job for the team. And I think utilized really well by his captain, playing through his overs early in the innings. Oh, and Harsh in a spot of bother there. And Nikhil's over comes to an end. Satsi now 30 for 3. The experience of Ricky Malik will take us through the next 6 deliveries.
कोई reliable आदमी नहीं है यार. All liars. All fucking liars. Sorry, we might be on air.
In the air! There's a man under it, Archit, I think. It lands safely. Walking on eggshells is Saturday Club. They have to put their foot on the accelerator. This is a huge total. Power play is wrapped up. Only 30 on the scoreboard. Still a long, long way to go. CPC looking well and truly in charge of the innings. Stays low, finds the gap. No, it doesn't. Fielder does well to stop it from going to the boundary. Just a single. CPC hungry for another wicket. They want to get things done and in style. Oh, straight into the keeper's gloves. Taking some time to adjust the field with this lefty-righty combo down at the center. And he gets his man, Ricky Malik, absolutely seamless perfection. CPC just make this look so effortless and easy, and another one falls for Saturday Club in real trouble now. After 6.4, Satsi 32 for 4. They'll have to, it's running so late. What an over from Ricky Malik so far. Absolutely sensational. And a cheeky single. Are they going to pay the price for that? No, they aren't. And scrape by with one of the last delivery after 7. It's 34 for 4. And Satsi now need 176 in just shy of 80 deliveries. Right, experience to be swapped out for youth in the form of Aryan Seth. And a solid start from him. Harsh can't seem to get going. Full toss, and Harsh sees that one all the way. So finally getting into it a little bit. 4 runs to him. Still a long, long way to go for Saturday Club. It's going to be an uphill battle, and they are well into their batting lineup. They don't have much batting left to come, so these two will really have to dig deep here. And slower.
Hello.
Slower delivery and slower pace of the game as well. I think the Sunday sleepies are kicking in for everyone as we edge towards the afternoon post lunch. Got a slip in place now. And can't get it that way. Just a single. They don't mind giving those ones and twos away. Restricting, done really well actually to restrict the boundaries. Punjab Club. Any competitive teams watching, keep your eye on Punjab Club, looking very, very dangerous this season. Ball stays low, straight to the fielder. And that'll bring us to the end of the 8th. It's 42 for 4. Right, it's always an entertaining over when Ricky Malik is at the crease. Full toss in the air. Archit is under it. Holds on to it. But that's a no ball. No ball. So before the celebrations begin, the umpire makes sure to tell everyone that was way too high. And it's gonna be a free hit as well. And Harsh is, I'm sure, gonna take full advantage of that. And that's better from Ricky Malik, sir. They sneak in a single and cleaned up by Mudit.
तुम्हारा मैच जो यहाँ का मैच ज्यादा जरूरी है। हमको दो रीजन लिख के बताना कि तुम्हारा परफॉर्मेंस क्या है।
Struck and struck very convincingly. But restricted to just the one. CPC very alert out here in the field. Straight to point for a singer. Looks better from outside. That one's in the air as well. Lands just short of the field and actually gets lucky. Finds its way all the way to the boundary line. And a bit of relief at the end of the over for Satsi. 51 for 4. Aryan Said back for his second. Manav already been handy with the ball. Let's see what he can do in this innings. He also took two really good catches. And is he gonna get caught out himself? No, he's not. Chooses to go down the ground, land safely. and that was a huge appeal from the keeper. He really thought that he had his man. Well stopped. Bowler did well to get a hand to that. And runs coming in singles now for Saturday Club at the halfway point of the innings. They are 55 for 4. Oh, hi. Tries to get behind that, but no luck there. The asking now really climbing beyond control. 57 deliveries, over 150 runs to get. Looking very, very glim for Saturday Club. Punjab Club, on the other hand, what a tournament they have been having. Absolute demolition against Calcutta Club at the very first match of the tournament, and today as well. The batting prowess somehow digging deep, even though they lost a couple of wickets down in the middle overs. And the bowling performance also really showing up. A welcome boundary for Saturday Club. But is it a little too, a little too little, a little too late? You said yeah, no, I'm going. I'll be signing off for the day, and I'll leave you in the very capable hands of my friend and colleague Shayantosh Gupta, who will take you through the rest of the match. Have a very lovely Sunday, everyone, and stay tuned. And on that wonderful note, a sensational six of the last delivery at the end of the 11th. It's 69 for 4.
Once again, we're back in the thick of things here. 141 runs required. So that's a mountain that they need to climb right now. Got to pace the innings really well. Take a look at that required run rate, creeping up to 12. Let's see how things pan out right now in this over. 12th over running right now. Manav and Harsh trying to forge a partnership here. Once again, that's a full toss and that's smashed well as they clear the rope. Not quite yet. Towards the cow corner region. Quick sharp single. Singles and doubles won't hurt the cause. The bowling side. Saturday Club need boundaries and they need them now. They've done well to stem the flow of wickets. They've lost 4 wickets up top. But then Harsh and Manav forging a partnership. Once again played on the back foot towards the cow corner region, and this time good piece of work over there on the boundary rope. Only a single. Denying the boundaries here, denying the force. Once again dances down the track, lofted shot here, straight to the long on fielder. The bowling side is playing extremely well. Calcutta Punjab club punching above their weight. They're doing really well. Once again in the slot, that's a good shot. But this time dropped in and out. It was straight to the fielder. It bounced off his hands there. Once again, zero timing on it. Initial angle made it feel like it could clear the rope. This time around, once again picked the length well, and once again another catch drop. So back to back catch drops here. Back to back dropped opportunities. This is going to add a lot of pressure to the bowling side. They don't need to break a sweat because still a long way to go for the run chase. End of the over, 12 overs gone. It's 76 for 4. .134 required in 48. Calcutta Punjab club in pole position in this match here. 8 overs remaining in this chase, but they've got to chase down 134. Got to punch above their weight. They got to make sure that they do something special here. Now, a little bit of pace. Vansh Mehra bowling his first over. Takes a while to get the bearings right here. This time in the air. Straight to the long off fielder. It was a low full toss. Should have capitalized on it. Once again, steaming into bowl. Shot of a length delivery in the air. Clears all the fielders. A welcome boundary. Races away to the fence, but they need more of this. They need a barrage of these boundaries here. Only a solitary boundary or a solitary six won't help their cause. They need a barrage of boundaries here. They need back-to-back fours and sixes. That is how they'll come back into the game, because at the moment the equation is looking extremely difficult. The required run rate of close to 17. They need to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Let's see how things pan out here. Once again, opens the face of the bat. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Bisects the two fielders. Races away to the fence. Once again, this is top stuff. Vansh Mehra proving to be a little expensive. 9 runs of the first 3 balls. Once again, short of a length delivery. This time played on the back foot straight to the bowler. Total of 9 runs coming up this over with 2 balls to go. Fair to say that Saturday club staring down the barrel. Plenty of runs for them to get right now. Here's Vansh steaming into bowl. Much better, and shouts for a stump out. All eyes on the third umpire now. Was his feet in the air or did he ground it behind? We'll get to see. And no part of the feet was behind the crease, and hence he's been adjudged out. So another blunder for Saturday Club. Under the pump now, 5 wickets down. Here we go. Last ball of the 13th over. Vansh proving to be successful in this over, even though he conceded a few runs. But takes that priceless wicket here and breaks that partnership. So 13 overs gone. Saturday Club are 86 for 5. In all probability, Saturday Club are going to face the music today. The wicketkeeper Vishal making slight adjustments to the field as well. He's got a good eye for cricket. And let us see how things pan out. Coming around the wicket. Pokes it towards the leg side. It's going to be a quick sharp single. Which takes a while to get the bearings right here. Sahil Malhotra. Beg your pardon, Manav Malhotra. He's got to press his foot on the accelerator now. This time that's lofted in the air. Does it clear the distance? Yes, it does. A clean strike. Full points for that brilliant shot here. Music on, please. That deserves a little bit of recognition. Picked the length early on, tossed up in the slot. And gets the punishment. 93 for 5 at the moment with 4 balls remaining in this over. But the problem is that required run rate. This time couldn't really get the timing right. Didn't quite get the clean strike there. Only a single though. 3 balls remaining. 116 required in 39 balls. Once again, this time slapped towards the leg side, towards the long on region. And this time stops it by his foot. Will easily be a couple of runs. Could have been 3 runs if the batters were a little more agile. But they'll have to settle down for 2 runs here. Still a long way to go for Saturday Club. They need to punch above their weight. In the air, that's gone a distance, but this time falls in no man's land here. Will only be a single here. So singles and doubles won't hurt the cause of Calcutta Punjab Club. What is important for Saturday Club is that they keep the scoreboard ticking with those boundaries. They need boundaries here. They cannot settle only for singles. Once again slotted in, that's in the air, and this time goes over the boundary here. A maximum here, they need a flurry of those. Fourteen overs gone. Saturday Club 103 for 5. Sahil and Manav. Manav's gotten into the mix right now. Only a single though this time around. Yeah. Hi, Shant.
On the 18th over,
Right.
you just have to conduct the man of the match.
Okay,
We'll
okay.
tell you the man of the match, and the person is giving it.
I'll do
And
that.
then man of the match.
Sure, sure, sure. I'll do that.
And what we'll do, we'll do the toss also.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. Right, right. In comes Anshuman Shah. Let's see what Anshuman Shah can do. The 15th overs running. 106 required and 34 wickets falling like 9 pins here today at the Harvard High School. It's going to be a massive victory for Calcutta Punjab Club. This is the kind of victory that will inject a lot of confidence into them. Let us see how things pan out right now. 3 balls remaining in this over. 105 for 6 at the moment here. Saturday Club. Look at that required run rate. It's closing in on 20. Full toss in the air. Goes the distance. No, it doesn't. Straight to the key. Straight to Aryan here. What a moment in the game this. Vansh Mehra been brought on a couple of overs back. And he's back 3 wickets already. Deliveries remaining in this over. This time straight to the fielder at cover. And a little bit of mix up and another one bites the dust. Wickets falling like 9 pins. And the writing is on the wall. Quick sharp single here. "104 required and 30 balls. Only a miracle will bail them out of the situation." Nikhil Chawla comes in. He's packed a couple of wickets. He's played a lot of corporate cricket here. Nikhil Chawla. He knows the game inside out. He knows the players inside out. He'll be gunning to take the last couple of wickets here. And he'll be looking to complete things in this over itself. Once again, shot of a lane delivery. Was there a nick? Was there a nick? Oh no. They're going up for stumping here. And the third umpire adjusts it as not out. Wouldn't really affect it in the longer scheme of things here. And this time a fuller line delivery. Played it with a heavy bat there, hence it couldn't really get the timing. A heavy bottom hand grip. Go straight to the cover region. Nikhil is really good with his line and length. Every single time he holds the white cherry, he knows he can weave magic with it. The length is going to be very, very important here. Fuller line delivery, but this time drifting down the leg side. That's going to be a white ball. He's got to bowl that again. .103 required or 28. Oh, that's in the air. Falls in no man's land and they steal a sharp single. Got a thick outside edge. Full length delivery. Played it with soft hands. Straight to the short mid wicket region. Gonna be a dot ball. It's been a tidy over from Nikhil. Just a couple of runs if you count that wide as well. So pretty tidy here. Slap down the ground. Good textbook fielding. Just taught in all cricket coaching. Swing and a miss. Sixteen overs gone. Saturday Club 109 for 8. New bowler comes into bowl here. The equation far from the reaching abilities of Saturday Club.
सब लॉस्ट हो पता है तुम लोग सब लॉस्ट हो गए पता नहीं ऐसे क्या तुम लोग का जवानी फूट रहा है.
This time that's gone in the air. Does it get the distance? No, it's straight to the fielder at long on. Another one bites the dust. So wicket is falling like 9 pins here. Nothing's going right. Rohit Mehra gets another wicket here of the very first ball. So the man with the golden arm, he just thanks his captain Rajat for giving him the ball. The man with the golden arm here. Seems like the last player will not come into bat, and it's a humongous victory. It's a humongous victory for the Calcutta Punjab club. They stamp their authority and they win it with full conviction.